back to another edition of Pop Stories. These again are classics to me because these are all stories that I have written. So sharing a little bit of my life with you folks. And you also notice some of the things that go throughout these stories. There's a lot that talks about adventure and a lot about taking the next step. Not stopping, but to keep trying to keep moving forward. The next one's called The Question Asked of All. The gray ghost wolf walked the land. He was searching for someone with the heart to walk with him. He scared many people when his shadow cast across their doors in the dark of night, or as he looked upon them in the bright sunlight as they were out and about on walks. He knew they did not have the courage to be an adventurer. He feared their lack of courage to explore. He walked beside a little girl upon a path, up a hill. A terrible beast sprang from the other side of the hill. As the beast came over the hill, he spied the gray ghost wolf. The beast shrank back into the hills. The little girl did not know of the beast, but she saw the gray ghost wolf and was not afraid. Her heart was brave. Her courage was strong. Her sense of adventure showed in the smile to the world. "I will walk with you," they said to each other. The two explored paths up the mountains, into valleys, and across streams. They played in brooks. They raced the wind across the fields. They both tried to catch colorful leaves, flower petals, and raindrops. They rolled down hills in the spring grass and late winter snows. They shared many adventures beneath sun and star. The little girl lay down on the side of a hill, surrounded by flowers. As the day grew longer, the wolf growled to the little girl. It was a deep growl. "It is time to get up." He nudged her arm. Again, the wolf growled. "It is time to wake." "I am not in the habit of growling," thrice. The girl started to stretch. She flung her arm over the wolf. The wolf slept as he had never slept. As the little girl grew older, the gray ghost wolf often wound his path with her path. After several years, there came a time her path did not wander as often into the hills and mountains. She did not play as often as they had in the brooks and streams. She tended to stay closer to the world of her kind. He watched as she played with her own child in a little garden. He listened to their laughter. He was close by when they both shed tears. He still walked by the door when the stars danced. He saw her look at him on many a full moon night. He waited for those few moments she was able to walk with him on an adventure. He watched as her strength became less. Often he scared the beast watching as his friend's strength grew less. He was curious, yes, curious, as to why so many others would not walk with him. As the little girl grew into an old woman, she crossed his path many times. He looked at the old woman as a friend does. He still saw her smile. He still saw the brightness in her eyes. He finally spoke near the end of her journey. "Why were you not afraid all those years ago?" "There's no greater fear than not trying," she replied. "Besides, friends do not all look alike. Some are small, friendly looking. Others are big and need tending, as a flower needs water. Your tending water is friendship. I still have time and strength for a few more adventures." It is said that a gray ghost wolf wanders the hills in the company of a little girl.